Hello there, I am John Harder, and in this video I want to tell you about cookie rewards. There's probably all kinds of cookie rewards, for kids and stuff like that, but these are not just for kids. These are cookie rewards that you can use here in TBC, in the TBC system. So what are these cookie rewards for, huh? Well, let me explain how this thing works, what we're doing. Let me actually start off by telling you why TBC was created in the first place. And that is because we have been, for the past 100 years, actually it's been much more than just 100 years, but especially since 1913, when the Federal Reserve was created, we have been serving a debt-based system that has gotten us deeper into debt. And the system, by its very design, has to have more debt than there is money to pay for. Okay, did I say it clear enough? The system is designed in such a way that there is always more debt than what there is money to pay for. And maybe you are thinking to yourself, well, that's just a national debt. What does that have to do with you and me? Well, if you're thinking that, then that's where you don't understand. You don't understand at all then how this works. The central banks, they make the money out of nothing, out of thin air. They just make the money. And not even half of it is printed paper. You know, those printing presses, printing billions of notes, Federal Reserve notes, and so on, what you call them. That all is borrowed into existence to be paid back by taxpayers. Does that sound like anything a person that has any sanity would do? Maybe not, but nonetheless, that's how it works. But then the worst part of that is where fractional reserve lending that the banks do. Fractional reserve lending basically means that when you deposit your paycheck into the bank then takes keeps about 10% of that in your account. The rest, the other 90%, is being lent out for car loans or whatever is being lent out. And so whose money did the bank lend out? Your money. Did you get any interest from that? No, just the bank did. The bank got lots of interest from that money. So that money, those are nothing but numbers. That's it. Just numbers typed in, and now they have to be paid back there are loans that have to be paid back with interest. You see the scandal by now? Well, TBC was created so that we can free ourselves from that system. Now, I know all the tills and all that is all rigged in the stores, yada, 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 right? To make sure that the central banking cartel will always be able to get their cut of every transaction that we do as people. Let me ask you a simple question here. Is there any reason that one person should have such power, or a couple of people, a few people should have such power over the entire global system, all the other billions in the world, to take a little piece of the action from every transaction people do? Really? I mean, Seriously. Well, that's what's going on. That's why TBC was created, my friend. That's why TBC was created, so we can free ourselves from that system. So now let's get into the cookie rewards then. All right, so that's more exciting for me. Well, first of all, TBC has been designed in such a way that we want to spread the wealth as much as we can. It's not about hoarding as much wealth to ourselves as we can. That's not what it's about at all. At all. That's not our plan. We want to give the wealth to people, spread it out all over the globe. We want to create 1 million billionaires at least, and 1 billion millionaires. So here's the cookie rewards program at its core. You get on board, you agree to uphold the price of TBC, of the coin. The price goes up daily until it reaches its full price, which is 1 billion euros per coin. The software at that point stops counting new community members. But our community members, each person agrees to uphold the price of the coin. In other words, that you do not cheat yourself and others by selling it cheaper or more expensive for that matter. We want every person to hold to honesty and sell it or trade with it, whatever it is you do, for the price that the coin is worth. So let's say you buy a car from somebody for $3,000 or $20,000 or whatever. Well, then you give that person the amount of TBC that is worth the $20,000, so that it's a fair price. Okay. Now, why would you want to cheat yourself anyway? But nonetheless, that's the price of the coin. Why is it not based on gold? Well, gold, the price of gold is only based on the decisions of what people decide that gold is worth. There is nothing else in the entire universe that can make a decision as to what something should be worth. It has to be people that decide. Well, that's what TBC is based on, is the decision of people, where everything is based on anyways in the first place. So you agree to uphold the price of the coin when you use it and stuff, and you get your wallet, which has a free gift in it. Right now the gift is around $900 worth. Then there's a $10 fee, and this helps. The entire system had to be built from scratch, and there's huge expenses, so this $10 fee helps to pay for the system. And also, that way there will be no transaction fees in the future. There's the one-time $10 fee for the wallet, and voila, your transactions are free. So then you buy $100 worth of TBC coin. And what does that do? That $100 of coin, first of all, gives you $100 worth of coin, which, by the way, is going to double in price by 8 times still, which is around $40,000 that it ends up being once at its full price. $100 ending up being 40,000 is a pretty good deal. But that's only a very small part of it, because now, having bought $100 worth of TBC coin, you qualify for 10 cookies. Those 10 cookies, you can redeem them during the month of May when we have our redemption period. You can redeem those 10 cookies and get one full TBC coin for it, which right now is worth over $3 million. Did I mention we want to spread the wealth to more people? Well, that's what we do. So, we are creating 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires. Does that make sense to you? All right, so I have pretty much explained the Cookie Rewards program for you now. And now I'm going to let you make your decision whether you want to agree to the price of the coin, get your wallet, and by the way, I want to mention something here. I do a live cast on Google, on YouTube, every day at 11 p.m. I do another one on weekdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, both of them. So if you want to, you can hang out with me on my channel and learn more there about what we're doing, how we're building communities, and so on. You can learn more there, and of course, do get your coin if that's what you want to do. Do it before May, so that in May you will be able to redeem your 10 cookies to get your 1 TBC coin, which will actually end up being worth 1 billion euros when we reach the full price of the coin. So, and if you figure, hey, why not get 5 coin? Why not get $500 worth? That's up to you. You can buy as much as you want and become very, very wealthy. If you have no idea how much money that would be, I'm actually going to post that video on my website, even below this video. But that video is how much, like what does 100 million buy you, which is 1/10 of a TBC. What does that buy you? You know, so that gives you a little bit of a perspective there as to how much money you would actually have. Now, like I said, it's not about the greed about getting so much money. I hope that's not it for you, because what our plan is to end global poverty, so that there will nobody be poor like there is so many now. All right, thank you so much for watching this video, and you make up your own decision, and I'm signing off. Peace.